Hey there everybody, Raphael Perry here, once again. And what is this? It looks like Kingdom Death. Monster. But it's on the computer? Yes, it turns out there are a few rather nice digital adaptations of Kingdom Death. Monster. And while it really doesn't compare to the real thing, it's helpful. I mean, I've played with people from America, Ireland, Sweden, Romania, and probably a few other places as well. And we've all been able to share our love for this fine game. Now, there are a number of people who I'm sure don't own the game and are playing it on the cheap with this virtual tabletop simulator. However, for those of us who do have the game, I like to feel that, as long as at least one person in the game actually physically owns a copy and has made the effort and the dedication, yeah, sure, that's fine. I don't mind people, sharing the experience and playing together. I mean, even the showdown board in the normal version of the game has, grid references, letters and numbers along two of the edges so that people could play over the internet with a webcam or something like that, right? Now, this is my personal favourite version of the game on Tabletop Simulator. There's quite a few different ones. And, it's all nicely organised. We've got our showdown board here in the middle. We've got our monster setup board here. We've got our storage area. Now, we got all our decks of cards. We've got our innovations, our settlement section up here, our hunt board up here. We got our settlement locations and the little boxes with all the decks of settlement cards in. And, various, bag full of expansion boxes here. In fact, I've got some of the expansion books down here. I've got the Gorm book, that's Manhunter, and the Lion Knight, all laid out here. And this is not the Last Hope settlement. This is my attempt to build the Green Knight armor set, which is very hard to build. Okay, it's an insane achievement, but if it can be done, it really pays off. Now, unfortunately, how do I best put this? Yeah, unfortunately it's going to be very difficult because to build the Green Knight armor, essentially I need to defeat the level 2 Manhunter, but the problem is that the level 2 Manhunter comes right after this Kingsman here. I'll just rotate the camera so we can see him there standing in all his glory. So we have to defeat level 2 Kingsman and level 2 Manhunter back to back pretty much. And to make things worse, a lot of our best survivors are badly injured and recovering from the last hunt, so I think it's a case of just probably the death of this campaign, to be honest. But hey, I'm having fun here. So I'm going to play a bit. So all of these chests contain different things. So we've got terrain tiles in here. And personally, I make a habit, when I draw a card from one of these decks and place it, put it into play, I put a copy back in the deck, because if it's a record this and archive, I put a copy straight back in the deck. So here, for example, so this is, because I'm doing the Green Knight armor set, I've gone for a very Arthurian theme. As we can see from our corpses, we have Yvain, Brangain, Elaine, Balin, Balan, Agravain, and Sir Bedivere. Right? And then in play here we have, King Pellinor, Lynette, one of the many Lynettes, Sir Bors the Elder, as opposed to Sir Bors the Younger, and Morgause. These are all very nicely done, survivor record sheets. We have more Gauss here. She's got lots of hunt experience. She's practically mastered the Katars. And she's going very much down the White Lion armor and Katars route. We have White Lion armor here. You have the boots, the skirt, bandages, Katar, Lion's helm, another Katar, the White Lion gauntlet, cloak and headdress, which has resulted in lots of armor points. And let's see, understanding, she's got one understanding milestone. And then down here we have Qatar specialization, otherworldly luck, fighting art, trailblazer, tumble, battle tempo for the Kingsman, and vermin obsession disorder. There we go, that was a little fuzzy. And we have Sir Bors the Elder. Now, personally, I use tokens, so he's got 2 evasion tokens and an accuracy token. I use tokens to represent the synergies from equipment, and I'll put them up here, and then I'll put the negative tokens down here in this lower section. Now, Sir Bors has the Twilight Sword, Flower Knight badge, the Knuckle Shield from Gorms, Rawhide pants, Rawhide boots, Rawhide gloves, so he's got full Rawhide set. And the Lion Knight badge, which is giving him his accuracy. The Flower Knight badge is giving him his evasion. And then, where's that other evasion point coming from? Mammoth hunting, no. This hasn't been updated yet to the 1.5 version. The update is out. So I'm not sure where he's getting that 1 point of evasion from extra, but that I'll have to look into that, yeah. And then of course battle tempo. Then Lunette is, she doesn't have a particular, doesn't have a particularly impressive set of gear yet. Still working on it. She has Last Man Standing, which is amazing. Mighty Strike. And Anxiety. Everyone has a battle tempo because it's a Kingsman showdown. And then Pelennor here has Red Fist from the Hands of Heat story event. Extra Sense. You've got King's Spear, Bone Blade as a backup. Bandages. Gormant Sleeves, Skull Helm Cloth. Catgut Bow, Clawhead Arrow, Sleeping Virus Flower. Because to create the Green Knight armor, we need like the Flower Knight expansion, the Lion Knight expansion, and the Dung Beetle Knight expansion, and it can all get pretty crazy. These tokens beside characters, you can just flip them over when they've gone, and then when the survivor human phase starts again, you just flip them back over, just to show if they've gone or not. We got tokens here, so you can just draw a token out and drop it. These are infinite tokens, there's movement, and they can be put back. Is a luck token, and of course we can flip tokens. And you'll see if you look at the luck here, it actually changes as the token is applied. So, yeah. That's lunacy tokens, bleeding tokens. Yeah, all the tokens we need here, really. These I've put here are the terrain cards currently in play in this showdown. It's Kingsman Showdown, so we want 2 sets of 3 columns, and I got 2 acanthus plants. Plenty of dice. We can shake them, drop them, press the R key to roll them. It's the most reliable way of rolling them. It gives the most accurate results. And then, in case you're a bit colourblind or something, you can just mouse over them and it will tell you what number they rolled, which is all helpful. Do I want to play a bit now? I'm not entirely sure, because for some reason I thought I'd save this on the Manhunt showdown against the level 2 Manhunter, and I was going to show that off, and that was going to be a nightmare. We have our 4 survivors here over on the settlement board because I just finished a settlement phase. I'll just drag them over here and I'll bring that back up. Oh, also beautiful, Kingdom Death artwork surrounding the board so that when you look at it from different angles you can see different things. Oh, that's the butcher there looking nasty. And then even underneath the board there's I think there's something down there. I can't remember what the bottom picture is, but yeah, so we'd it's Kingsman Showdown. We would put our characters along the board edge. They, I've had to adjust the, was it 45, I think, because some things like the Gorm do not rotate well initially. And then we can tidy up dice. I've locked the terrain elements in place so they can't accidentally be picked up and dragged around. Oh no, I haven't locked all of them. Okay. I've locked that, locked that, locked that. Oh, I just haven't locked this one. Okay. Lock. There we go. And now I can't move it. But I can still see what it is on mouse over. We have our hit location dice here. We can roll them. And we can see someone's been hit in the body and the waist. And also it will give us numerical values because they're six-sided dice and the program is, designed to show you what number the dice have rolled, regardless of what symbols may be on them. Obviously over here on the monster board we have the Kingsman thing, reference card. And when we flip it over, got his basic action on the back. I've built his AI deck and his hit location deck, and then we have, weak spot, King's Combat, King's Aura, Outfighting, and Silent Him, just to make it even harder for everyone. So yeah, this would be a horrific showdown. I'm not actually going to play a bit. I mean, there's lots of other online resources for Kingdom Death as well. Vibrant Lantern is a brilliant website. It's got a great campaign manager, and in fact, actually, I use a virtual tabletop sometimes just to keep track of a physical campaign, because it's just easier to do the admin all in this one space, keep it all organized, move things around. So, like, let's say here, we want to. Let's say we have a new quarry to add. Now where's the... It's not there. You have to click on the black bit on the side. Call it New Monster. And then click it again, I believe, to... Is it right click? There we are. Yeah, and then click on the actual. So it's click, right click on the black bit on the side, scroll down, write it in, and then click on the white bit, and then just, can these be locked in place? Oh, I think on the black. Toggles, lock. There we are. And then that can't be dragged around, and there's our new monster. Yeah. So let's see. Vibrant Lantern, great website, lots of useful resources. It's got a good campaign manager. There's a nice little app people can use on their mobile phones or laptops or whatever that lets you keep track of a survivor sheet essentially. So you could all be sitting around the game board, have your mobile phones out, and be checking up and keeping track of all your tokens and stuff there, and put bleeding tokens on them, stuff like that. So here, these tents, we have male and female survivors and saviors. We have blank character sheets here. I'm just going to delete that. Infinite character sheets. Change notes. I've put expansion stuff on the side here so I can keep track of it. And this is a somewhat disastrous playthrough. It might be fun to put up some, Kingdom Death digital board game type stuff on the channel in the future, but for now this is just me saying, hey, this is the last Kingdom Death gameplay or even like, overview video in a while. I've shown you all of the Kingdom Death videos from 2015, and my main goal was to just get them up there on the channel so people could watch them. And I just thought, now they're all done, for a final video, just show off something a little bit different, I'm really tempted to just play around. But I won't. I'll just have some fun with moving the King's Man up to here and turning him round. Yeah. You got any other nice monsters to show off? Oh yeah, where's my Gorm? Where's my Gorm? Aha! See, the Gorm is one of the reasons why I've had to change it from 90-degree angles, because it does not rotate generously. And the Gorms are 3x3, so blomp. And they do kind of drop into place nicely as they move. And there we are. Great big massive Gorm. We have our 4 starting survivors here in different colours. And of course we can change those colours, But yeah, I just thought I'd show this off a little, have a bit of fun, and say I hope you've all enjoyed the Kingdom Death footage from 2015. I know it's a bit dated, and well, I had fun recording it, So yeah, hope you all had a great time watching the KD2015 series, and I'll just wrap it up here with saying, I've had a lot of fun. I've played a lot of Kingdom Death since I recorded those videos. I've come to know the rules better and learned from my mistakes, and I'll look forward to playing more Kingdom Death Monster in the future. And I hope all those of you who are playing the game as well enjoy it just as much as I do. Bye bye for now.